life lessons I've learned through doing the work is that most of us do estate planning, we think for tax planning reasons, because none of us want to pay tax, which is a given.
I see, yes.
But actually it's more than that. It's much deeper than that. Most of us do estate planning because we love our family and we want to make sure that the connections and the love in the family remains. We don't want the harmony to be broken. And so time and time again, you'll be working with a client and they'll share with us, well, Sheri, I don't want, to pay Trudeau too much tax, or the US IRS, or whoever it may be. But actually, when we get to the heart of the conversation in estate planning, what comes to light is all the dynamics of a family, and all of us have them. And so that's also a myth in the community, because we've been very private societally for many, many decades. Obviously, we're getting better at being more open about the issues we all face in the community due to health or addiction or all kinds of things that we face. But when you're contemplating how to protect your family and how to protect the harmony in your family, you can't neglect thinking about these really important, sensitive areas of topic. And so one of the challenges for many of our families is to realize that in order to have a good plan, we have to go there first. We don't go to how to plan tax. We don't go to plan to how to mitigate legal designs. We go right into, okay, what is your family dynamic, and how do we not tear down any kind of conflict that has already arisen, but rather build in bridges and build up that harmony. And so it's a very co-creative approach with our families. And I always tell families, one of the really important things about an estate design is this: you can replace things, and everybody knows that. If dad gives you a particular stock, you can just go buy another one. What you can't replace is your family members. You only have so many of those. And so when we're designing your estate as a family unit, we have to think about, okay, if we put a particular design in place, is that actually going to create a family breakdown, or is it going to create some harmony in the family? And so one of our rules at MacMillan, and we're happy to share it with everybody, is we call it the Christmas question, and that is this: when you're designing something in your affairs, and if your family members were to know you designed it that way, would they come home for Christmas?
Got you.
And if the answer is probably not, then maybe we really do need to rethink it to find perhaps a softer approach in approaching it, or a different approach that's functional.